Hello, welcome to Here We Go. In this lesson, let's talk about three space eyes. In the previous lessons, we talked about one space eyes, which are the most basic patterns for real eyes and fake eyes. In our last lesson, we talked about two space eyes, which are really case-by-case studies on how to reduce them to one space eyes, and then we can analyze whether they are real eyes or fake eyes. Starting from this lesson, we'll analyze 3 space eyes, 4 space eyes, 5, 6, up to 7 space eyes, and see what happens to the patterns that might appear. We will analyze each pattern and figure out whether they are alive or dead, and what moves each side should make in order to achieve a life or death result. So today we're studying 2 3-space patterns. So the one on the top is called a straight 3, and the one at the bottom is called a bent 3. So what's going on with the straight 3 pattern? Black has surrounded these 3 intersections. And now let's see if black can make 2 real eyes. Can black do it? And the answer is yes. If black places a stone in the middle, right here, then black will get 2 real eyes. And black is alive. So what if we place a stone on the side here? What happens? Now this is a 2-space eye, but a 2-space eye is at most only 1 real eye. 2 consecutive intersections can never make 2 real eyes. It can only be 1 real eye at most, and in this case it is only 1 real eye, and thus it is dead. White can eventually capture black, like this. Or if black passes, white will capture black like this, right? This means if black plays this move or this move on the side, then black will be dead. So what is black's best move here? The one in the middle, right? If black plays here, then this straight 3 pattern is alive. Now, what about white? If white plays here, then black can once again play in the middle and capture this white stone and achieve a live shape. The same is with this move, right? So black will still be alive. Now what if white tries the middle? What happens? Right? If black moves here, then this once again becomes only 1 real eye. So black will be dead and white can capture. If black passes, it's white's turn again. White can simply turn this into, once again, only 1 real eye, and black will be dead. Therefore, what is white's best move? In the middle, right? Because by playing here, white can kill this black group. And if white doesn't play and allow black to play, then black will play also in the middle and be alive. So this point in the middle is absolutely critical to a straight 3 pattern. Now let's look at the bent 3. The same analysis holds. This point in the middle, right here, is absolutely critical. If black occupies this point, then black will have 2 real eyes, right? Because both are illegal moves for white, and white can never come in. And that's why black can never be captured. That's why black is alive. And if it's white's turn, white will also want to play here in the middle. Therefore, black will be left with only 1 real eye. If a group only has 1 real eye, then this group is dead. Now let's look at straight 3 patterns and bent 3 patterns on the side and in the corner. And let's identify the key points. So in this corner bent 3, we have this point in the middle that both black and white would want to play. In this corner straight 3, this would be the middle point that both sides would want to play. In this bent 3 on the side, this would be the middle point that both sides would want to play. In this straight 3 on the side, this would be the middle point that both black and white would want to play. Lastly, a little reminder that not all 3 space eyes are straight 3s and bent 3s. For instance, in this pattern on the upper left, these 3 points are not a straight 3. Why? Because if black plays here, then black only gets 1 real eye. And this eye right here will be fake because there's a white stone here, right? This is a fake eye. And these 3 points are also not a straight 3 because if black plays here, then black gets 2 fake eyes. In fact, this cannot produce any real eyes. The only way black can produce real eyes is through this, but black cannot play 2 moves at one time. So this will be a fake eye, and this 3 space eye in the corner can only produce 1 real eye. Therefore, this black pattern on the upper left is actually dead. Now let's look at this side. This is also not a bent 3 because if black occupies the liberties from the outside, it can form an Atari on white, and white will be forced to connect in order to save these 3 stones. Otherwise, black can capture like this. Therefore, because of the marked black stone here, this is not what we call a bent 3 pattern. This is really only a 2 space eye because white eventually will have to connect here. Same with this pattern on the upper right. Black will eventually have to occupy this spot because white can Atari here. Black must connect, so this is really a 2 space eye. It is not a straight 3. Last but not least, this pattern on the lower right is very similar to the one on the upper left. This eye space right here only has 1 real eye. If white plays here, this is real, but this is fake. Right? Or white can play here, this is a 2 space eye that is only 1 real eye. And for this 3 space eye, the only way white can make it real is to play both of these. But again, white cannot play 2 moves at one time, can only occupy 1. If it occupies here, then black can play here, and this will eventually be a fake eye. So once again, this white group here only has 1 real eye in the corner. And this 3 space eye is a fake eye. Therefore, white is dead. So once again, today's patterns are the straight 3 and the bent 3. And remember, the key point is right in the middle. And these patterns, if black play in the middle, black is alive. If white plays in the middle, then the black groups will be dead. So please remember this pattern. It's very common in games, very common in life and death problems that you'll see out there. Good luck. Thank you for watching.